Hey Twin Flames, before I get into a new reading for today, I wanted to share this personal reading I just did part of last night and today. So I'm trying to figure out if I should do this backwards, so the outcome and how to get that, or just do it as I saw it. So, okay, yeah, I think I'll do it the right way. Okay, so I started with okay, this is how it started. If I send my twin a message, that's pretty much the message. You're my hero. I'll always be yours to come home to, always accept you the way you are, straight from God. So I struggled with either sending that or not because of where feminine is. If you are in the right place, like I guess it's time to do nothing and trust God, always putting God first. But I'm I'm still learning. I'm still trying. I'm still being led to. Like after I come to that conclusion, I still get led to. And this whole reading is like a yes. A yes to those who have already sent unconditional love. Like my last one was 6 months ago almost. I'm thinking, let me see. October. Yeah, wow. It's been 6 months already. So I kind of think if anything to a year, one, and then so they can at least know on the 3D, like, because they're probably thinking there's no way that she's holding space for me. But that's the last thing I said to him. So I'm still learning, but like maybe you guys can also, if you're in the same boat as me, see this reading that'll help with that specific message. So it's that's what this whole pile's all about. Either sending that if you're guided and you're still kind of conflicted because you don't want to mess things up, but there really isn't any mess things up if you put God first. So here we go. I got the Knight of Cups. If I do send it, like, what will he feel? So what I got was this was like super on a mission horse, like he knows the truth. Now divine masculine would be on that pure white horse. Intuition symbol, the moon, North Star again. And that offer, and that, look at his face. Look at your cards as like expressions, really be like a childlike eyes and look at this stuff. So he looks like, let me see if I can move this tree a little. He looks like kind of like a little kid that's like, yeah, I almost like, I heard some readers say that they're waiting for the miracle. If the divine feminine were to say something around, I'm gonna wait until I know all the planets are okay, and at least until Friday, because he's in the military, and I don't want him to have to think about this all day. So Friday at 4, hopefully I'll make my decision. This will help this pile. Okay, so pile. Sorry, slurring already. Messages are coming in. So yeah, that was what I got. I said, what would he do if I send that message? And it was not really inviting an opening conversation. It's just another unconditional love, support, regardless, acceptance. Then was this. So like these together is like, I get real lightheaded, you guys. Okay, when I do these readings. So 9 of Cups. It's almost like that perfect wish, right? At least for me, that's what I get. Like, so a metamorphosis might happen. Like that little spider we saw out here. Strengthen that bridge between you guys, or that cords, or just even just his construction of his world, maybe, and that'll might make a change if he is with the karmic, you know. Okay. Um, then I had the star. So all these three together, it's like math, you guys. If you put all these three picture math together, it's kind of like a already a yes, like he's waiting for a star. It would make him ponder and think things, and then maybe make a more of a night, more action, love action offer towards who? Towards the Five of Wands. So towards the divine feminine. Because look at all of us. We're all. It seems like now more than ever, on YouTubers, like all these taroters, are like literally conflicting. It's like the ones that believe this and the ones that believe that, but have a little trouble letting go of some of the things. Some that are just like super friendly, some that are just more intuitive, but are saying, hey, like the older ones, like you can't be doing that. And then over here, it's like, okay, I watched Pippi Longstocking, and this reminds me of a scene. I watched it last night, and I need to show you guys so much of the songs on that, and so much of like the whole movie made me cry. Like, it was one of my favorites growing up that my mom would show me. I love my mom so much. Even I don't know about any more divine feminine, but it's like this spiritual maturing is like all over the board, all over the spectrum in life, and it's gonna have to overflow onto your love life, right? Onto your twin aspects, right? So the ones that are on fire, okay, he's gonna make his way towards the ones that are on fire with their, you know, they're the ones that their guides are relaxed because they know that they got it. They know that their guides know that they're figuring it out amongst themselves, within the community. I think that illumined ones, okay, all the ones with the pointy witch hats. And then we got the Four of Wands, staves. But this is exactly the card that keeps coming up when I was like, but really, 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 as I shuffle, 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 I'm like, but really, God, do I send that? And I keep getting this one more than any of them. So anyone can help me out with that. Let me know. um. Okay. Yeah. So what I got was that foundation for it'll just make the foundation even more solidified, and he'll see that castle in the distance now. Although he may be in the like rile. What's the word I'm looking for? Writhing? No, riley. Like unruly, mangled, tied up earth, vines. It's in a mess. Foliage. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but he'll be able to see the light peek through that, maybe with that message, since this is what this is all about. Oh, I don't want to move them off of this. So then we had the Six of Swords. Oh, this is part what these were together. I think there was one more. Crap. All right, so this one was I believe I got immediately the message of what he's feeling. We ended one reading and I didn't get to clarify. I pulled up the Six of Swords. It was a guy laying on the ground with all of these swords on his back. It could be that that's how divine masculine is feeling right now, and that this message, oh, that reminds me, I'm going to send it in the form of a picture, and I'm going to put words on top, and I'm going to use that brick, that night looking fire pit that I had made for you guys, this inner child reading stuff, all that fun stuff. I'm going to use that. I'm going to put like a wine glass, or I'm thinking maybe like a chalice instead, something like this, two of them, and on words I'll just put what I had written, but in a more condensed version, more like still my hero, I'll always be yours to come home to, accept you anyway, straight from God. Boom, that's it. And just like a little bit of that, and hopefully that'll because that's what I saw when I saw this, and that'll ease that pain maybe for him, because he is the knight, and I know even his mother, his everybody on his karmic thing has, I think he's a knight in a sense, like his mom with her new husband, when I think he was 4, had a night wedding. So, like, mesh, everything. And I don't know much about her other than a picture that I happened just. A bird just decided to join us. He's eating the seeds. Look. Yeah, so, I was just gonna send that. And she has also a picture with some writing from, like, some app or something on top that said Wild Heart. And she's on a, a metal, like, art, metal art of a horse. So she's a hiker. She owns a business that helps kids detach from digital media. And I mean, how similar are we, right? Like, it's amazing. And so it inspired me to further be myself and walk in my purpose. So, all right, back to the reading. Yeah, that'll hopefully soothe his and help him see the vision as well. And also maybe even have divine masculine feel like, hey, she's so much like mom, because it's true. Same heart, same wild heart is what I'm trying to say. What she wrote on her image, you know. So I'm gonna speak to him in that instead of heavy text. That's so 3D anyway. I'm gonna make it new. No fear. That's what God's telling me and leading me to do. So, boom. Yeah, because he sees us as this. Yeah, that will bring the Ace of Swords. Okay. That'll also bring. See how divine feminine feels, and she doesn't want to see that. That'll face that and force you to walk in your truth, because if you do put God first and believe that, you know that God sees your heart and he will bless it. And angels can reconstruct your realities. Timelines can close on either way. This could very well close 10 a timeline in his. Give him that Ace of Swords, that new truth, and to cut and hack through things, because look, he sees maybe divine feminine. He sees her with love, first of all, and he sees her also Pentacle, something value, but he sees her as the world also, but he sees her as someone helping, like his mom, and that looks like me a lot. Someone helping other people, someone helping people that are supposed to be helping people. Look at the doc, they look like doctors, even though they're probably sick people. Kitten, boo. Look at her little bow. She's like been so having so much fun. She blew the guts out of her bow. It's like just barely hanging on, that little pink bow. All right. Oh my God, those kittens. I'm so glad I adopted them recently and that we can learn from them. They're like reminding us in every reading to have fun. So yeah, those that are like the majestic ones, selected, elected, we even are helping them. I'm helping their inner children, you know. See, even they might be like, hey, what's that? Yeah, I'll go listen to your stories, you know. I'm also going to separate them now to one video is just straight on for your inner child, so other kids can listen too that are not aware of like any of this heavy stuff, and then you can look at the follow-up video with the link that'll pop up like with it, so I can talk to your adult self about what we just read instead of having it all in one 3D and 5D and like child self and adult self video. But yeah, that's what he sees us as, and that's what's going to spark this new thing. And it's kind of like going to no more turning your back on what's really bothering you, that being authentic, ending that timeline. It could be. And then we got, see, this is another one that I got with this is okay, this is him, and this is divine feminine being the fool, walking in her truth regardless if she's sending that message or not, or if everyone believing her, or even getting a message from him. It's her. Look at the only color on this card is like the pink heart chakra color, and it's led by God. That white, that looks like divine source, you know, like by divine guidance. And even though she may not be seeing what he's holding as truth, and apparently he is knowing that and taking action, we just can't see it. So that value is held. He's nothing surrounding himself but nothing but people that are quiet, don't give their opinions. He's thinking about his own thoughts. So she's walking towards that unknown off the yeah. And I just told my life partner yesterday, like, if you're gonna be my friend, you really need to understand, like, be a friend and understand what I'm jumping off a cliff. Okay, I'm jumping off of a cliff. I'm leaping, and I said it's like a diving board taking a like jump, and you can't really swim, but like you can, you won't die, but it's just insane. So, but it's for this man. It's for what you believe in. It's for this love offer, for this prince, and I saw the 1111. This is important. This prince is what I saw is like, look, he's about to get on a throne and be crowned, but he has his inner meditation, his inner core values, but look, the thing that he's about to get on, it's all broken up. The roses, even though it's all about meant to be about love and roses, you're like, but boo woo hoo, look at all of that. It's like broken. It's he's got something to think about, and like the lotus of life, love. This is what he's thinking about, isn't it? Even though that's what he's meant to be, he's like in the water of his mind, and all these thoughts are like whipping him back. Like what? He just wants to give. They're all telling him to go through the quest. Look at that that route, the way, the path. Okay, maybe refuse this offer. And there was another card about an offer too for divine masculine. So have the judgment to maybe understand there's so many things of value. And that's what I saw would give divine. Oh, these birds are so close. The kittens are just looking at them. Look. Oh, it's a little hummingbird. Look. Do you guys see it? Oh, it's getting closer. Oh my gosh. It was just right here. It keeps getting closer to me. Oh, it's like nature with Danny sometimes. I'm sorry. But I can't stop paying attention. Okay. 1 second. Gotta flip this around again. Oh, right. See, that wasn't too bad. Alright, thank God nothing bad happened. Okay. Still recording. Okay, yeah. So, judgment. Yeah, to have that judgment. Like, flipping all those coins of values and being like, because he might have more than one offer. It might be like us, his twin, and some random other people. Who knows? But I think, everyone's being divinely guided. Plus the Mercury stuff, people are backing off and it's not working anyway. Like, purpose, like divine purpose, divine timing, it's all happening. But if I do send this, or you guys do send that, those ones that are in my boat, I keep saying, the ones that these resonate with, like this is like also your story, he's gonna hack through that with blue divine truth, and he's gonna tell everybody. So he's gonna hack through it, and he's going to be vocal about it, that judgment, and white dove of peace, that truth, Merkaba star, going to another planet. Like, I want to make a dream board, a manifestation board of us going to the aurora borealis, like chasing them, living like motor homey, and building cabins in spots we like. So he has that messenger bird. It's really cool. Oh, and he's holding the grapes, because this is also something that kept coming up. And even my divine partner said, yeah, you should send the ex-divine life partner, my friend now, said you should send that message because he's holding the grapes, and grapes mean heard it on the grapevine. And because if he heard it on the grapevine, now I'm thinking that he'll send that message of bird back to me or something, even in 5D. God will start to send more downloads, but downloads are really just remembering. So maybe we'll just be better instead of a longer path, because I think I might have been wave 2 and now I'm wave 1 somehow. Like, people are learning. Those who learn, and you can bump up, bump down, or whatever. There's like, I don't know, yeah, delay your stuff. But yeah, so that wasn't even the card that he said about the grapes. That's another grapes, and now he's holding. So, yeah, that might make him be the hermit and go within and let light, like, penetrate that. Just like in the movie Hocus Pocus, that took place in Salem, which I moved to Salem because of that movie, of the scenes with the leaves and all of the prettiness. I grew up in the desert. I wanted that. So I moved out there, and this looks like the last scene where the witches get burst out by the sun, you know, it's time's up. So hermit, maybe like that message will be the last little push he needs to go in towards the hermit and understand, you know, go through that evaluating and analyzing what he wants. And then it said to me, like it being spirit, that he'll go back, and I'm like, what would he think of this? It's like the one that got away or something. Oh god, they're climbing. They're climbing. Hey boo boo. They're both always together playing, aren't they? Okay. They fall, they get right back up, kiss and play and fight and play. So we have 2 6s. Look, 6, 6, and 9, which is a 6 in reverse. So he'll remember who you are and want to go back to that nostalgic feeling. If you be that girl, don't be scared. Look, you're gonna come in with that horse, and everyone's gonna be like, because you're not scared of ruining it all. God's got you, and you're gonna send that message of love. Ooh, girl, I'm giving myself chills, and I'm talking to myself. And you're gonna get that Ace of Wands out there. Like that message will be taken as like a new inspiration, the biggest inspiration almost, or the most passionate, and Pentacles being the most tangible one and biggest, I think, of importance. But you're gonna be that. Look, it's for the dove, for one, and for the inner kids that'll grow up to be like, my mom has life purpose. Does I have a life purpose? Yeah, you know, kindergartners are gonna be like learning about these things if we instill it in our own lives and be this and teach this. You know, yeah. That was so funny. I sounded like a Rugrats, but I can really do Johnny Pickles well. So come on, kids. Come on, Angelica. Oh my goodness, these kittens. Okay, guys, I can't believe I've been moving this phone so much and it's not messing up. So almost done with the reading. And honestly, this whole Kundalini awakening for me has been only seen by who I thought would have been my life partner, and oh crap, and I mean seen, like I get contorted and crazy, and I've explained it to that person who's now my friend, is it, who I'm helping heal, is as like Eliza Thornberry, when she like that energy goes around her. Let me use my kitten. The energy goes around her, and she okay, she like can talk to animals all of a sudden. But what I mean by that is like all of a sudden you can airbend almost. You can heal things like with your mind and hands and chi. Okay, so anyway, use that purpose for your 1 for 1. You know, for your swans are only 1 mate per 1 mate, and like they're gonna see that, they're gonna that you're being that, and you're being this. Both of these are you. You're going to be crowned. Ooh, there's going to be victory. That's what that means. If you do that, be the empress. What you believe in, fight for what you believe in. And that's him, right? And he's temperance over there. Sweet boy, sweet thing. He's just learning, trying to navigate and see how this reptilian thing is trying to get him. But is using his voice chakra, but he's so weak. Maybe this little thing will give him the last push he needs. Okay? To get away from his attachments, those devils. See an offer that something is trying to give him, but he doesn't really want it. Yeah. But without this offer, almost he wouldn't have known. Yeah, because it has God. It has to do with higher selves and God. So both parts to the puzzle and God, masculine, feminine, and yeah. And he's learning something. But also they're presenting him with an offer. It could be that ugly, broken pedestal throne thing, that broken throne. It could be that they're offering him that, but he doesn't want to. And that 1111, that 3, will teach him to get away from that, give him that last little push, inspiration to be strong and not temperance, you know. And that 2 of Pentacles, to hold on to what exactly is all of your favorite, the world, what was on his mind, what means the world to him, to hold on to that. Again, remove 5, remove the stuff, and learn that there's 2 cups still. Do that reflection time. And the wheel of fortune, it's like we're gonna both learn that divine feminine is gonna have to cut off her hair, like basically Mulan it, like go through it. And she, if you've seen Mulan, she goes through some things hard. She cuts off her hair. She just basically fakes it till she makes it, and she'll get the reward, and he's gonna come on his knees and for that crown, and you're gonna accept that. It's gonna be beautiful. I would want a ceremony like that, not a traditional American wedding, you know, something like Indian worthy, or I don't want to say Indian, I want native, or something humbled, something so great, real, true, you know. And I think this is what he's going through. A lot of people are trying to tell him, go do this, do a wedding to your karmic, and these are all looking like, what? You guys don't even know. Look at, you're not really happy in your life. You're freaking, don't even, uncle whatever, don't even bother, I know you. And then you and you and you, all you guys, you're not even real. So all this advice he's getting from that masculine is getting from his family to push him to that towards that karmic, this help, this little last bit of inspiration from divine feminine for the next 6 months probably, or however long, because mine has been one every 6 months since the last one. So that was when everything started happening, around New Year's or before October, around then. So yeah, justice is going to happen. Instead of him going through that third eye, killing his third eye, that karmic marriage or wherever, a commitment that he's tied to, but not really. He's strong enough. Those quads are strong enough. Remember those thighs? Those thighs are strong enough to kick off that one little string thing. But you don't want, he's blinded. You don't want him to. So yeah, send that. I'm going to send that message. You don't want him to fall on that. You want him to see what he's holding exactly, what he's up against. You want him to see what he's up against. That crazy girl, crazy bad lady. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. It's going to cause him to feel like, you know, she's not no good. She's traditional in the sense, like, she's not going to really care about your spirit. She's just going to want the facade, the thing, the whatever, the glory, you know. But you see your Six of Wands, again, you remember somebody. You're remembering somebody. And you have that magician in the delay, but infinity symbols, you have that coming because you have that Ace of Wands mentality because of that message that she's going to give you. Blue chakra, see? I'm going to give it to him. Yeah, and I got this one again. This one, I'm going to be that. I'm going to be that little ninja warrior. I don't care if you don't talk back. I'm going to give you that message, even though your higher self already knows that seed, but it's been 6 months. I want you to know in the 3D, because I know that the men are struggling more with their 3D selves and their heart and their mind. But a lot of feminine are too, exactly, right now, too. So even the readers are like, blah! Everyone is like, it's like a conundrum of like, can you make it, can you not? It's like crunch time. And so I'm going to send that to him, so he will have that Ace of Cups, that Ace of love, a new sense of where he wants to put that rose, you know, because she's fighting for him. Oh, and that song just reminded me from the Beauty and the Beast, a girl worth fighting for, you know, that Gaston is singing. Okay, so Ace of Staves, Ace of Wands, again, that like, wow, like that struck of inspiration towards the girl that's handling it all, whether you come or not, that completed the 3D, and she's outie, and now she's just, you know, passionately holding on that space. And then I'm like, wow, this was the last card. I'm like, okay, God, this is what it hinders on. Do I send it? Do I not? Okay. And then I got that. So it's like, wow, the world. And it's like, we see each other through this crystal ball, our heart. We can hear each other and feel each other. But it's just going to combine these more, I think. And look, this might even lead to a union where a twin flame baby occurs, you know? Or even if it's just that new inspiration inside, that impregnated thought with new blooms like cherry blossoms, something more secret, a plant more secret, making that pregnancy even more secret. For that Prince of Pentacles can see through the you know, the canopy, the tree line. He can see the thick of it. He can, if he is in the thick of it, he can see the light through it and hold on to that coin. It seems like it's the only coin he's holding on to, and the robe is blue. 5, again, the subtraction number. It's like fighting for what you believe in and defending off those bad people that are like trying to tell him, you know, your skeevy uncle, or your the girl's other family that's trying to get you to marry my daughter, or my all, you know, family, marrying to the family, all that. And again, now they also are Eight of Wands, like, again, balancing it out, holding that, nope, like holding truth, okay, being really agile, like praying mantising it or something, like, just wonder what praying mantis means. Strong, okay, wise. So 7 is spirit, they're approaching spirituality and their treasure. They see you as that, and they're gonna let you go through the tradition. It's like a ceremonial thing. This is gonna take time and steps. So don't think that as soon as you text them, it's gonna be like bam. I mean, it's gonna be time. And don't you want that time to make yourself better? To make yourself the perfect Ace of Pentacles. That one I was talking about, the Ace of worthiness of like value, most value, okay, of most value. So that's what you are, and that's what you come with, like that. Through the fire, through the muck, through the depths of hell, you come back with your flower that you so violently achieve to have, and you'll be all right with, you'll be all right with. And look, see, your higher self has been guiding you to do. You've been healing past karmic. When I went back to Salem, I almost felt like the vibration of the earth there called it to me, and I loved it. I went back so many times to live, and I feel like I healed that karmic if I did live in that century. But yeah, so we have advice for divine masculine is coming alive. Cosmic merge. Ooh, yeah, both are coming alive. You're feeling like you're alive more than ever for the past 2 days, I feel, for me. And creative disarray. Right, that's all balancing out though, dancing the spiral, see? Because of your understanding of that disarray. And it could be that divine feminine's message will help with that, okay? I have 2 minutes. I'm going to let's see. The good tarot. Spirit, what do we want to see? What can this help us with the energies pertaining to divine feminine? Go ahead and giving that message of support and unconditional love. World perspective. I am being called to shift my perspective on my life now. I remember when I am first foremost immortal soul, experiencing life as a human being. I have no fear. Okay, see exactly what I was saying. God says have no fear. Be that valiant thing on the lion and on the tiger. The tiger's more of like the one, the underdog. Okay, align yourself with spirit. Remain understanding of the unattached to outcomes. Yep. See, I don't want a response. I want more time to actually help fix myself for him, but I do want him to give that support. Okay. So also called to purpose was on the same thing, 20 and 21. Wow. Yeah, being called for deeper and more authentic selves. Okay, Ace of Water, Ace of Truth. Okay, Two of Water, partner. Okay, pause that to read, as well as those. And our last little message. The kids are screaming out in days, but our last message will be getting to know each other. I think that time is gonna will open up the door to get to know each other, okay? And for him to stop that unrequited love. And if it is, you'll be all right, divine feminine, okay? Because you'll free yourself from the doubt, and you'll still live your life and your purpose, and he'll know that. Keep being divine, you guys, and whatever, no matter what. Embrace spirit. Love ya. One more. Confront the issue. Okay, fine. I'm going to do it. Love you guys. I'll wait till Friday after work. Mwah. After his work. Because my work is just for divine. All the time.